What's up, guys? Just showing you a couple other positions for foot strengthening. This is another one that works really well because you're both engaging some serious dorsiflexor muscles, although you're not moving very actively into dorsiflexion. You can see I'm holding my foot in a reasonably dorsiflected, it is actually quite dorsiflected angle, right? Inside 90, and definitely not in a pointed position at the ankle, a plantar flex position. When you hold, you isometrically hold those shin muscles up here, right? Your shin is this front compartment of the calf, right? When you hold those muscles in strong dorsiflexion while activating the pointy muscles, the muscles that point or flex both your ankle and the arch of the foot and the toes, right? I'm engaging long flexors, short flexors, all the muscles in the intrinsic muscles of the foot to keep that position. And you hold here and you can even pulse. If you are a runner who's dealing with shin splints or flattening arches, this is a great variation on that sort of lean against a wall and like just tense up your shin. You've probably seen that if you've looked for shin splint exercises. It's something like this. Yeah. All right, this is great. I'm not against doing it, especially if it'll get you to do something. Okay, and in fact, if you stay here long enough, you can really develop some good strengthening, activation, and burn. I would rather see you do it, though, with the crunched toes and be even more disciplined. Rep out both variations, because you want a shin and a dorsiflector compartment that is not just reliant on toe extension, but they can also engage during toe flexion, looking for the floor, driving into the floor, which is most of what your foot is doing when you're running or walking or otherwise in gait. We are very rarely up in this position, and we're almost never in this position once we're bearing weight, which is the part of the gait cycle that's easiest to control and the most impactful to control. Isn't the swing phase, right? Although unless you're like a competitive sprinter and you're going to fine tune your swing, mostly the swing, first of all, is going to be dependent on the stance. So the swinging, the floating leg is dependent on the activation and the range of motion and the control you have over the stance leg. That's how you're going to determine your heel strike. That's how you're going to determine your stride length. That's what's going to give you options to buy time in the way you run, walk, jump, whatever your sport, cut, whatever your sport is. Okay, so for the shin strengthening and the ankle support and preventing the shin splints, preventing the arch collapse that is a byproduct of that shin that is like decelerating too fast as you slap the foot down, you want a combination. And I'm not saying you're going to walk or run with your feet crunched up like this. It's a drill. It's a strength training exercise to own this position, not just this position. And I just happened to be sitting in front of the camera a minute ago, getting ready for a different video, and I found myself, as I do sometimes when I'm being just sort of between thoughts or meditating on something or between activities, I'll look for ways to activate my feet, to squeeze my feet, to strengthen my feet, because your feet want to be working all the time. They don't like rest. They don't like purposeless rest. All right, they want to be fatigued. So one way you can do that, if you have the mobility here to get up into your chair like this, is this variation or this variation or in a straight leg variation. I like it. I like this one for some quad and hip flexor as well. All right, there you go. There's just a few options. Oh yeah, this quad really likes that. All right, so there you go. Also here, one of the things you can see that I just like about the visual is, say for example, you could get to this chair is not far enough. This box would be far enough for me to get my feet on the edge, but say you could squeeze something under your toes, whether it's the lip of the chair, right? Or if you just put something behind your toe, like a towel, right? That you're not going to crunch. You're just going to hold and squeeze, like you're going to work on your grip strength in your foot. Work on the grip strength in your foot while you work on the shin strength up the leg. Have fun with that, friends. That's a good one.